do you think, Corvo? Caldwell's Bridge. You've been in the city for years, but you lived in Dunwall Tower with the late Empress, so maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight. Something to look out for. See all them lights on the water? That's right, we'll be spotted for sure. You're gonna have to shut off their power before I can pick you up. Now, about bringing Sokolov back alive, he's smart. Maybe even smarter than Piero. Got the whole of Dunwall under his thumb with all that natural philosophy business. New technology, potions and the like. Seems dangerous to me. But what do I know? Here we are. I'll meet you at the arches under Sokolov's place when you're ready, Corvo. Assuming, of course, you've taken care of those floodlights.
I smell bones in the pylons, blood beneath the stone blocks, an entire building structure.
Curfew means ain't nobody allowed to be just wandering about, except us.
Yeah, I know it. But if we do see someone, then what? Do we say something? Remind them about curfew?
No, you don't remind them. Chase them down, and you give them a severely deadly beating is what.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise. Visitors to our city. By order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning.
Nice.
Mr. Pratchett. Even a wealthy man like you needs the city watch. Gangs are cutting throats and smashing windows left and right.
And the Weepers, excuse me,
The plague victims are worse. Are you saying the Lord Regent is wrong for imposing curfew?
It won't do you any good to bait me, officer. But don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll profit. A smart man can come out ahead, even in the time of plague.
sure, like that Sokolov.
He's doing fine. Always a lot of exotic items coming and going from his place. Keeps this place running, at least for now.
Yes, yes, if by exotic you mean foul-smelling as a witch's bottom. The royal physician will be fine too, until he crosses the wrong man.
Can't say they didn't have it coming, the filth. What did she expect? I told her they were trash.
Many seek the bridge for solace. Ruined men, abandoned women, and plague victims have all left from here.
I will turn their eyes against my tongue like eggs of fish. I will set fire to the hairs of their faces.
Rivers change course over many lifetimes, and eventually all bridges tumble down. 1,000 years ago, there was another city on this spot. The people carved the bones of whales into runes and inscribed them with my mark. Children still find them washed up in the river mud. Anton Sokolov has made a great study of my runes, but he's not special like you are. He wasn't chosen, and he doesn't wear my mark, so he can't unlock their secrets. Sokolov believes there are specific words and acts that can compel me to appear before him. He searches old temples in Pendicia and ruined sub-basements in the flooded district. He performs disgusting rituals beneath the old abbey. But if he really wants to meet me, he could start by being a bit more interesting.
Gone and so are the pearls. I hope he was smart enough to stash them someplace before he got caught.
You're the one told him to go scout around.
That's right. Scouting is when you find out what the guards are doing and come back.
Well, now we know what the guards are doing.
The reason you scout is so you don't end up in a cell. What Alec did was the exact opposite of scouting.
Touch the charger before you're shipped when the duty officer brings it by, and the arc pylon will pry you.
Those things? Give me the willies, sir.
You'll be thankful when Slackjaw's boys come down the street to slit your ricker.
It'll be fun to watch them turn to ash.
There was a time when we didn't need these things to keep a gang of kids down. I think since the plague hit, none of them expects to live past 20. So why be scared of anything?
Hey, you there! Show yourself! City Watch, wake up! We've got some lowlife breaking curfew. Let's show them who owns the bridge. Okay, one last time. And we gotta keep an eye on things. Jeez. Ready? Now, you got your basic pair and 2-pair. Next comes the tall towers. And then, captain's quarters. Got it so far?
I'm not an idiot. What's next?
Then you got your Dunwall. And above that, the Royal Dunwall. Which is what you had. A very, very good hand. Only one thing can beat it. Very rare. Which is what I had. And that's the, come on, say it. Say it. I want you to say it with me. You'll never learn. Stupid cut. Nothing solo. Oh, no.
prefer. The lights are working perfect.
Well, there's nothing to do. And I like climbing the pillars.
Just leave the oil tanks be, or they'll break. Why they always gotta put me with you, I just don't know.
Stupid cut. Number somehow. Hey, don't you owe me a drink? Blow off.
With the mask and the hand tattoo. Listen, I ain't no criminal. I just collect river crust pearls. They chased me down, and I had to hide my catch. You help me, and I'll show you where the pearls are. Split them with you. Wait, don't be a fool. We can split the pearls. Whatever you want. They'll kill me. They'll dump me in the water. You need the key to get me out. Yeah, just look around. It's gotta be here somewhere. I owe you a friend. Just follow me. I'll show you the place. No, saw me drop it. You won't be sorry. We can split him right down the middle. Now I'm out of that cell, I'm feeling myself again. I don't like it. That spit of theirs stings like fire. Get rid of that thing, or I won't go further.
Chopper.
Locked up? I was afraid of that. That key will be on one of those guards. It's up to you. You still want them pearls, I mean.
Someone's still crawling around.
Somebody about. Watch it.
Come to think on it, there aren't many honest men left these days.
Get him! I bet he's got a coin or two on him. Somebody give me a hand!
Cut this bastard off of the head! Get a shake in his eye!
You in the ring!
Such a wondrous symbol of the progress we've made in the industry. If you say so, sir. And remember, guardsmen, we must make sure they keep turning. It would look very bad on your record. Very bad indeed, should the factory shut down on your watch. Yes, sir.
Chances are very good.
Is someone around? Help me! Find a way to keep these rats off me, so that I can get out. Thank you for helping me. I thought it was safe. There were rats. So many rats, completely infested. I know some folks aren't superstitious, but I swear, the rats showed up after a man came through, waving around an amulet of some kind. It looked like it was made of bone. But he's dead now, like the others who were living here.
Minerals, the farm animals, the vials of liquid mysteries. All these, and more, are necessary for his experiments.
Not thinking. I was just wondering if Sokolov is testing elixirs on rats
crawling all over everything.
Why is it he always asks for help? If you follow my meaning.
You have no mind for natural
Philosophy. Obviously, it's because the ones already sick with plague don't live long enough to provide Sokolov with any useful information.
It's just a shame is all. Like that woman the other day. She was easy to look at. Seemed nice enough. Shame she has to die, I mean, and so horrible like, too.
Now you listen to me. It's none of our concern the how or why of things. And if you want your elixir rations, then I suggest you stop your wondering. These are pigs. Pigs for Sokolov's experiments. And pigs mean nothing to me. Understand?
Right. I mean, why worry about a couple of disgusting smelly pigs, you know? All pigs get slaughtered sooner or later. Better if I wonder about those sounds we heard from the warehouse, right? I mean...
How did it pass me by?
What was that all about?
Others down.
That's better. You'll go far, Grayson.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what those guards were saying?
Keep your voice down. I heard. But what am I supposed to do about it?
Don't you get it? We're gonna die. That madman Sokolov is going to do something terrible to us.
You have to get out.
They'll hear you. If you have a plan, then I'm happy to hear it.
I will Otherwise, you're just drawing attention to us.
Isn't this supposed to be working? I don't know who you are or why you did this for me, but listen. Nearby, there's a partially collapsed building. Up on what used to be the 3rd floor, you'll see a painting. I used to work there. Behind the painting, there's a safe, and the code is 294.
I'll find you. Oh, I'll find you. I know you're somewhere around here. I know you're here.
I hope the night treats you well, Corvo. I'll be here when you have what you came for. When the plague passes, my hope is that the overseers start up regular services again. I'd like that. Always makes me feel at ease. My brother took to a country girl once who practiced that stuff the overseers are always going on about. She sold charms and the like. My brother talked about her all the time. Then one day she was just gone. Her house was empty. Never seen or heard from again. I had a dream last night. Don't know what provoked it, but I was sitting in my boat out on the river just at dawn. And the Lord Regent was in the boat with me, just staring at me. Neither of us spoke. I hadn't the foggiest idea about what to say. He just stared. Woke up chilled to the bone.
Indeed, I believe so.
Don't hesitate to go upstairs and ask the madman yourself.
And lose my daily elixir ration? I'm not that stupid.
If you say so.
You two!
Stop it! You're wandering around. Go back to work.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Yes, of course.
now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential according to the latest celestial alignment. As for Test Subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow.
Please let me go.
Awake, I see. How are you feeling?
Much worse. Do I have the plague? Please, sir, I don't want to die.
Hush now, no one's going to die. You are much improved. Well, the formula I administered to you is working exactly as it should. I cannot let you go yet, because I have not finished with my study. But tomorrow will make all the difference.
Really? You'll release me tomorrow? I'm not gonna die.
Yes. Tomorrow I will have the guards remove you from this cell. Late morning, perhaps.
But the pain! Can't you give me something for the pain?
I do have many pain remedies, yes, but alas, I cannot give you any. They could interfere with my research. You should thank me. Soon we will have a cure for this terrible disease, thanks to all my hard work and dedication.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
What? How did you get past all the guards? Your tattoo is quite unusual. It is reminiscent of markings I've studied on cave walls far from the city. Who sent you? Piero? That jealous fool. There's no need to be his laphound. You and I can come to an agreement. One that I'm sure will please you more than anything Piero dreamed up. Who are you? What is it you want? Money? Elixir against the plague? I don't know how you got past all the defenses, but I think I can assume if you wanted me dead, well, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Everything within my power to give you is yours. If you'll just let me go. I can see you are an intelligent man, so you understand there will be repercussions if you should harm me. I am the royal physician, head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Stay back! Have you no heart? Please!
Thank you, whoever you are. He kept me in a cage, like an animal. Pain is horrible right now, so I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm feeling better.
She hides her hands. They are raw and scarred from the washing.
Sokolov here. Excellent progress today. Test Subject 312 is declining rapidly. As I theorized, Formulas 12 and 17, administered in combination, greatly accelerated the progression of the disease. Interestingly, the respiratory mucosa have erupted and raised pustules, grayish in color, which burst, causing hemorrhaging and pain. I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which, in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has... great potential, according to the latest celestial alignment. As for Test Subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow.
physician himself. You made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off. Set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Well done, Corvo. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
I hope they don't have to hurt him. He's done some good in his time. Made that elixir against the plague, he did.
Don't worry. We won't start the interrogation without you. The royal physician is badly shaken up. I'll have the servants see to his new quarters. Take a night's rest, and then you can help interrogate him.
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there, in the city. She still has bad dreams. Though it's understandable given all she's been through. Sometimes she calls out your name. Sometimes she cries for her mother.
Please, please leave a candle for me. It gets dark in here and I can't see my mother. I just want a candle. Where is Corvo?
Adjacent to Pendleton Manor will be closed. The tragic loss of two.
La di da di da di da, la di da di da. La di da di da di da da.
The looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by officers.
Lord Pendleton Memoirs, Chapter 41, in which I bed 2 of the Boyle women and only missed the 3rd by virtue of some inclement weather. It was the month of rain, and to counter the gloom, the Boyle ladies hosted 3 nights of merriment by invitation only. Lydia was most fetching in lavender pants and a tunic of yellow silk. She was pleased with me from the moment I walked in the door, with my manservant bringing not 1 but 2 cases of effervescent wine from the south. In fact, I had come laden with gifts, such that all 3 Boyle women soon took notice, and they set out to make me more than welcome. We uncorked the wine right away, and as night fell, we... Wallace! Confound these interruptions!
Lord Pendleton has departed for the evening to attend to matters at the manor. It concerns the departure of his brothers. I'm sure you understand.
Give me a length of rope and a bucket of seawater. That's all I need to break a man.
Where do I find a good meal around here? If you think prison food's bad, you should see what the Abbey serves its captives. I think the overseers make it themselves.